Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today is pension ripoff. Let's start with the warm-up questions. 1번. Have you ever stayed at a pension-style hotel? pension-style의 호텔에, or in Korean, just pension에 묵어본 적이 있나요? Yes, I've stayed in a few different pensions. They are very unique to Korea, but I think these days, due to places and applications that use Airbnb, I think it's going to be, a normal thing. The only difference, I think, in pensions is usually that they're in areas that are very remote, not close to a city or anything. Most people in cities go to hotels, I think, rather than pensions, though there are, hostels and everything like that. But yes, I've stayed in them. 2번. How are pensions different from types of hotels? pension은 다른 호텔과 어떻게 다른가요? I think pensions are usually much bigger. They're like a house, basically. You're renting a house and a yard in many cases, where hotels you're only renting a room. Obviously, the luxuries in a pension are not that great. You get very basic amenities. But in hotels, especially in upper class hotels, you'll get much more service, better service. It's usually close to other places you can walk around to. Pensions are usually if you're close by the beach, or if you're in the countryside and you want to do some water sports or something like that. I think that's the main differences. Okay, now let's look at the vocabulary and repeat after me. 1번. Catastrophic. 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 재앙적인. A pension-style hotel in Korea's Chungcheongnam-do province recently refused to refund a customer's money despite catastrophic weather conditions. Another word is disastrous. 2번. Landslide. 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 산사태. So the region was suffering from landslides and flooding due to heavy rain at the time, and there were numerous facilities. So a large flow of loose sand, soil, rocks from the side of a mountain, and usually when it rains, that all slides down the mountain. That's called a landslide. 3번. Act of God. Act of God. Act of God. 천재지변. The hotel had promised to refund guests money if they were forced to cancel their reservations due to an act of God, so the customer assumed it would be no problem. So, a natural disaster that can't be prepared for. 4번. Stick to something. Stick to something. Stick to something. 고수하다. Common sense tells us that it would have been a terrible idea for the customer to stick to his plan and visit Gongju. So, keep or refuse to abandon. In this situation, refuse to abandon their plans to go to Gongju. 5번. Loophole. 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 허점. The hotel owner surely knew this as well, but he used a loophole in the customer's agreement to avoid giving a refund. So a loophole is unintentional exception, opportunity to avoid following a rule or a law. 6번. Legally binding. Legally binding. Legally binding. 법적 구속력이 있는. But unfortunately, the FTC's rules are not legally binding, so possible to enforce using the police and courts. So that was the preview section. Now let's move on to the review section.